All you do is win. All you do is win. With time, win. Need some advice? Ask me tonight. You can't trust me. And Zach Busby. All you do is win. All you do is win. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of All You Do Is Win with Ty Nguyen. I'm very happy to be here. And if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, feel free to give us a like, share, and express different emotions through the emojis. That's why they make different emojis.
Oh.
And yeah, that's the purpose of it. And we have my co-host here, Zach.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that that's why they made different emojis. But I am happy to learn that. As always, Ty, I'm learning so much from you already. I'm really happy.
That's where the word emo come from. It stands for emotion.
Okay, the etymology of that, if we trace it back further, what was first? Was it emotion or emoji?
Emotion, because we never heard about emoji until the 20th century. And emotion's been around since caveman day, where cavemen kill each other over emotions.
Oh.
Wait, we still do that now.
Hey, let's stop the wars already and just send each other emoticons.
Yeah.
Hey, how about instead of an atom bomb, you just send the other world leader an eggplant emoji? Tell him you want to fuck him in his butt. That'll stop wars. I heard that fucking each other's butt stops the war.
If you send a world leader and an eggplant emoji, they're gonna see that you're making fun of how small their private is. So
that's not necessarily true, because if you send it to Vladimir Putin, you know that guy's packing a real like a salmon down there, dude, just like a fucking swordfish between his legs. He sees the emoji. He's like, you've been noticing the work I've been putting in. I've been taking my dick to the gym, and I don't know, man. Maybe Russia's not as mean as it usually is.
Well, it won't affect him. He'll see it as a compliment. But if you were to send it to Kim Jong-il in North Korea, then he'll really bomb the country.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I haven't really learned a lot about other countries besides Russia. But I'll look into it.
Yeah.
What country was that earlier you mentioned? Korea?
Yeah, North Korea.
Where's that at?
It's above South Korea.
Oh, okay.
It's called North.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You look up. If you're in South Korea, you look up, then you see North Korea.
So they have a country in the sky over there?
They have telescope.
It's a cloud country?
North Korea. Yeah. They're so advanced. They're all digital.
So what you're saying is that North Korea is the most advanced country in the United States of the world?
It is. They're just playing dumb. That's why the missile never landed. They sent a bunch of missiles, but none of them hit because it's not real. It's all digital.
You know what did hit is the drink I'm drinking tonight, Ty.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you a little bit about it here, because what I got going on here is I got your run-of-the-mill whiskey sour, 3 egg yolks, about 3 splashes of whiskey, half of a lemon that was I found in the garbage, and then I threw in a little bit of the fucking what's it called? Simple syrup. And then you know what my secret ingredient is, Ty? Can I tell you my secret?
What
I
is
throw
that?
in a little bit of Elevate. Now, this product, they're good people, and what they do specially is what this it enhances your mood, it protects your brain, it detoxes your liver, it's calorie free, and Ty, it works in minutes. And I'll tell you what, I've been feeling good since even before the show started. I am on a different stratosphere of good feelings, man.
Oh, so you're saying that this product take away negative energy?
Takes away negative thoughts too.
Oh yeah.
Right before this, I was in a spiral of self doubt and self loathing. I kept thinking, man, I didn't tell my father I loved him enough before he perished. But now I haven't been thinking about that at all, and that's all because of Elevate.
Wow.
AMMA.
Elevate really elevated your mood.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. I think we should show the sponsor on the
Yeah, let's see.
screen so people can see Elevate.
It's 100% organic CBD, works as an alcohol substitute, or in my case, an alcohol enhancer. It works in minutes, it detoxes your liver and protects your brain. And if you want, you can go to www.ammahealing.co/elevate. Save 15% with the promo code BLC, which stands for, I think it stands for Black Lives Matter.
And most important, it's calorie free. So you know
Mm-hmm.
what that means, Zach. You can drink a case load.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm planning on doing. Tomorrow's my birthday, and I told everybody, whatever you got me, send it back. Just get me some Elevate, and we're gonna have a butt chug party, and I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, I'm drinking it right now with my tea, my
Mm-hmm.
lemongrass tea, and I never felt so zen.
I've never felt so alive. Now, Ty, I think it's time for us to get into our first segment, Week in Review.
So this week, it haven't been a good week for me. This is the worst week I ever experienced in my life. Due to COVID, I haven't been working. So I got kicked out of my own house. I'm basically homeless. I snuck into my house again and used a Wi-Fi from a burner phone to
A
film.
hotspot.
Yeah, the hotspot to film this episode, which could be the next episode you'll see me in. So as much as I hate to do this, Zach is gonna be taking over the show, which is a very big shot to my ego because you know the beef that we have going on. And
But I'm willing to set aside the beef because, as you did call me earlier, you mentioned that you were going to be without a home, and you said I really want to keep the show going. Is there any way I could stay with you? And then I said no. My roommates have a hair requirement, and you have to have a certain amount of hair. And I showed them a picture of you. I showed them a picture of you, and they said it's got to start as close to the eyebrow as possible. So I unfortunately, that you sent that picture earlier too, and they said it didn't work. I did appreciate how creative you were, and I'm sorry that the checks I sent your landlord did in fact bounce. I forgot that I hadn't used that checking account in years, or technically ever. I never opened. I just found a checkbook and I started writing checks with it. I found it in a parking lot of an HEB.
Well, I'm not too worried about being homeless because if I go out there in the street right now, other Vietnamese people, they're going to see me, they drive up to me.
I wouldn't be on this show without you, so you will be sorely missed. And I hope that I make you proud with what happens with the show after your departure.
My only request is you don't turn into an only fan, okay?
I don't have OnlyFans, but I do in fact have a Twitch channel. If you want to follow me at Twitch, it's twitch.tv/GhostboyJones. But we'll talk about that more later. I think it is time to go ahead and move on to our next segment. And I have a strong feeling this is going to be the last time we do this segment.
Yep, our next segment is All News is Good News with Ty Nguyen. In this segment, I read news in Vietnamese, and our favorite Vietnamese translator is going to translate it to you in English. This way, you'll get the scoop what's going on in a third world country. Yeah. Well, Vietnam is not a third world country anymore. It's moving up. It's like a second world country.
No, they're a part of Earth now, so they're first world. This is the first world we knew about.
I won't debate that because I didn't learn history in school.
I don't know any countries on Mars, but those are third world countries because that was the third world we discovered. Anyways,
continue.
Well, I guess technically, if you really think about it, Ty, and we'll get to the segment in a second, every country on Earth is a third world country because we're the third planet from the sun. Isn't fun? Isn't science fun? Can't it be good for a good laugh? Go ahead and start the segment, buddy.
Okay. Người nhà Anh cho biết người mẫu tuổi này bị đưa lên Tân Cương.
Here in the country of Vietnam, we have heard news that super megastar Tai Nguyen is stepping down from the Big Laugh comedy show, All You Do Is Win. Here as a country, we are deeply saddened. And for shit's sake, we're going to say this one more time. Here is the word banana.
Khi chịu hết án tù 16 tháng vì tội buôn cần sa, màu cát buộc mà bạn bè.
Today, everybody in the country of Vietnam is required to step out to their balcony, lift their mandatory glass that is filled with lemon juice, the zest of an orange, soda water, and half filled with Elevate, a very good product, and pour one out for Mr. Tai Nguyen. He will be missed.
Yep, that's conclude the biggest news going on in Vietnam right now. Mm-hmm. So me leaving the show is the biggest news. The second one is tax import from the United States. The third one is coronavirus. And the fourth one is child sex trafficking regulation.
And by regulations, you mean let's get away, let's stop doing that. Let's stop it.
Let's stop it, okay?
I don't have any problem saying in a public forum, I'm very against child sex trafficking. I'm completely against it.
Yeah.
And if that causes me to lose if you guys want to cancel me for my beliefs, then go ahead. Bring out the pitchforks because I'm not backing down on this issue.
I agree. You should only traffic somebody if they're over the age of 28.
I don't think no.
No?
I don't think anybody should be trafficked. The only trafficking that I want to see is that movie Traffic that I think it won the Academy Award for Best Picture, even though it wasn't that good of a movie. Was that the right movie? No, it was Crash. Crash won Best Picture, and that was a bad movie. And it was based on the PlayStation mascot Crash Bandicoot.
That was a great game. Yeah. Like Crash just spin and he destroy barrels and then he gets stuff out of it.
Mangoes.
Yeah. It's a game that secretly promote veganism.
Yeah, I mean all of PlayStation exclusives promote veganism.
Even Final Fantasy VII.
The Final Fantasy is the last fantasy is a world without meat.
Wow.
That's the fantasy. And then by the seventh one, it becomes a reality. And that's why Final Fantasy VIII is called No Meat Reality.
Dude, can you imagine no meat reality? What would we be buying at fast food drive-thru?
Probably just the buns and the lettuce.
I noticed the rice. Bless you. You should take more Elevate.
I think I poured some down my nasal cavity earlier. I think that, I don't know if that's related to that sneeze or not, but I also did mix it with a buttload of black pepper.
Well, one thing I noticed is a lot of people are requesting burgers with the patty and just native wrap, no bun. This has been happening a lot. Like they go to McDonald's and they tell the employee, hey, instead of bun, could I get a native wrap? And the McDonald's employee don't know what to do because that's not part of their programming.
Of course it's not. Most McDonald's employees don't even know where the lettuce is because that's not something that a lot of people go to McDonald's for. they hear the word lettuce and then they immediately they drop some more fries in the fryer because they're on autopilot. And this is an issue. And I think that Ty, and this is another issue that I'm very vocal about. And if you follow me on Twitter at Ghostboy Jones or Instagram at Ghostboy Jones, or actually go to my twitch.tv/Ghostboy Jones, you'll hear me talk about this issue. Is I think that we should be paying fast food workers a livable wage. And I think that to me is $16 an hour. And then they'll start learning where the fucking lettuce is. And they'll start, keep the ice cream machine on past 4 p.m.
You don't think they're risking their life right now working during COVID conditions?
Don't put those fucking words in my mouth. I do think they're risking their lives right now. That's why I think they deserve to make more money.
You said 16 an hour.
16 hours, good. That's more than what I make. I don't make anything unless you donate to me at twitch.tv/GhostboyJones. But other than that, I don't make anything.
Why would I donate money to you? You're not risking your life doing anything good for humanity.
You have no idea what the fuck you're talking. This is you just talking.
Stay in your room playing video games. Mm-hmm. How old are you?
I'm turning 27 tomorrow. Thanks for asking. Happy birthday to you too. Yeah. No, I risk my life in a lot of other ways. Mostly with just like if you sit in a chair for a long time, your risk for heart disease goes up. But I'm hoping the Elevate cancels that out. That's really the only medicine I'm taking right now. My doc says take cholesterol pills, but I don't know where to find those.
It'll elevate your back. Like your back is kind of like that. It'll make it go like that.
Well, that's some good advice. And I think that it's time for some even more good advice. I think it's time to go to our flagship Ty Vice.
This is what this show is known for. And it's the backbone of the show, which is great advice. You think you'll still be able to give good advice with me gone?
I certainly hope so. Ever since I got the news that you were going to be homeless, and I put my phone in airplane mode, and that's why I hadn't been able to return any of your calls. But I put my phone in airplane mode, and I just started doing the research, doing the work. Started watching a lot of advice videos on YouTube. I found a couple of dudes, this guy named Sticky Steve. He's got 8 subscribers, but he gives some pretty good advice on how to clean off your keyboard after a night with yourself, if you know what I'm saying. I found this other guy, Frisky Pete. And Frisky Pete, I think I'm the only person who's ever watched his videos. And they're not really advice videos. He's just asking for help. He doesn't seem to be doing so well. Anyway, Frisky, if you're watching, Ghostboy Jones / you find me on Twitch.
Here's a tip I'm going to give you. How I find the answer to all the question. Watch Jeopardy, another Jeopardy.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeopardy have everything. Any question people need to know have been asked on Jeopardy.
And where do I find Jeopardy?
Just on your TV or go google.com and type in Jeopardy. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. What's the first question tonight, Ty?
First question is by Ricky Lopez.
Ricky, how's it hanging? Oh, you can't. Okay, go ahead. I thought he was in the chat.
Okay. Let me pull up that question. Okay. Here's a question from Ricky Lopez. The man who's convicted of killing Michael Jordan's father is to be paroled soon. Should I avenge my favorite basketball player father death? Oh, that's a very serious question.
And it's a very good one. Personally, I find it to be intoxicating in a lot of ways.
Is Michael Jordan over the death of his father? Is he still grieving over it?
As I'm also a basketball player, Ty, and I can speak from experience. I've yet to get over my father's death. Now, should you avenge His Airness's father's untimely death? If you're unsure of what happened, Michael Jordan's father was murdered on the side of the road. Now, if this guy's getting out of prison, I think that there are more creative ways. Here's a list of 23 reasons why you should avenge him. I'm joking. That's just a Michael Jordan number joke that one of our producers gave us. And Richard, it didn't go over too well.
Yeah,
the best way to avenge Michael Jordan's father's death is to not harm this man who's being released from prison. Just keep sending him pizzas, keep sending him Chinese food, and run him dry. And then once he runs out of money, since it is in fact illegal to be poor in America, he'll go back to prison. We'll get him back there.
Seems like you're trying to give him a slow, miserable death of eating pizza and Chinese food.
That sounds like a happy death to me. I eat a lot of, I eat Chinese food and pizza every day, every single day. And I pour it all over it.
Did you kill a basketball player, Dad?
No, I killed a lot of basketball players' knees on the court though, dude. I shattered them up, dude. I fucking hit that crossover and they're like, shit, I'm Yao Ming. And they're down, dude. Promising career cut short, even though they're really tall. Shouts out to Yao Ming's knees.
I wonder what Yao Ming is doing nowadays. I haven't heard anything about him.
Probably ducking under doorways. That's probably all he's doing.
I think he should come up with his own line of shoes for like tall people, like really tall Asian people.
Are there like shoes that are the opposite of lifts? You know how like little people, they will wear lifts, like if they're like a stand-in for a TV show, and they have to match the height of the person they're standing in for. They'll use lifts. Is there like a sink shoe where it kind of like carves into the ground? Because it'd be great to be shorter sometimes, I bet.
That'll be a good invention that you could show on Shark Tank, and I'll bet you don't invest in it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got a question here. This one's coming through live in the chat. It says, my dog is stuck in the closet. And then that's all it says. Now, I don't know whether to interpret that literally, like, should you just open the door and let your dog out? Or are you trying to tell us a story about your dog? Is your dog, is your dog a homosexual? And is he having trouble telling you this? Or she? Is your dog a boy or a girl? I don't know. But regardless, if your dog is feeling, or they, or any pronouns, whatever, I'm assuming this dog's a boy, though, because I know the person that wrote the question. And every time they post pictures, says it's a good boy. But maybe they should be saying it's a gay boy. And that's, you should teach your dog that that's okay and that he doesn't need to be in the closet. Ty, you got any advice on this one?
I think it's best to do what the song say. You know the song "Who Let the Dog Out"?
Let it be you.
That song was about dog being trapped in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
So this person is trafficking dogs.
You got to stop bringing up trafficking. This is a traffic stop. Cut it out. No one's trafficking dogs. I think his dog is either the door handle broke off to the closet, or the dog's afraid of the persecution it will face for stepping out and declaring itself to be a homosexual. No one's being trafficked here.
All right. Well, that's a brave dog if it come out of the closet and then letting people know its sexual orientation.
I am seeing here the follow-up. The dog is a Trumper as well. It is a Trump supporter. So I understand why this is kind of a difficult one to deal with here, because you kind of alienate your political party with that. But also, I've been saying this for years that, on both political sides, you should throw out your political affiliation and just be okay with anybody, any type of person there is, or any type of dog for this matter. And I say the more gay dogs, the better, because we got too many dogs as it is. And if we get a gay dog couple, maybe they can start adopting some of these dogs that are in kill shelters.
You're right. You're absolutely right. That's a great point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a product of my extra work I put in to prepare for this episode. I looked up a lot about gay dogs. So
wow, you really go above and beyond for your craft. That's something that I never did. I just look up Jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
I make up all the questions too.
Okay, the person in the chat. Okay, the person keeps hitting us up in the chat. they're saying that they're also, because since the dog is a Trumper, they are also a Trumper, and they're worried if their dog is gay that the dog will not be with them in the afterlife in heaven. But I actually have a little bit more advice here for you. Don't fret. All dogs go to heaven. All sexual orientations of dogs, they all go to heaven. Yeah, every single one of them.
Just like the movie.
What movie?
All dogs go to heaven.
I'm not familiar with it. I thought you were talking. No.
I thought that's where you got the title from.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. I don't think so though. Okay, let's move on to the next question.
Yeah, but real advice: if your dog is in the closet, not for like sexual orientation reason, then you should let him out so he could eat and get some fresh air.
Or just throw some food in the closet.
That too. All right, the next one is from Jessica Anderson.
Jessica, what's up?
All right, Jessica said, I drive for Uber Eats and got terminated because a customer complained I broke into their house. I didn't. Why would I break into your house to deliver the food? Uber disabled my account. Should I sue them?
Oh, wow. This question's hitting a little close to home for me. As a lot of you guys may know, I actually I have a girlfriend. How's it going? I do. Really? And she recently told me a story on her birthday. Someone had gotten cupcakes delivered to her for her birthday, and the delivery driver literally walked into her apartment. So what? I'm wondering if this person was fired because of my girlfriend. And if that is the case, then I'm very happy to hear it. And if Jessica, if you got fired because of you intruding into my girlfriend's home, I'm not sorry, and I have no advice for you. Ty, you?
Why did that guy walk into your girlfriend's house?
It wasn't a guy. It was actually a girl.
A girl?
So I'm thinking it might be Jessica.
Oh, wow. And what did she do after she walked in?
She just said, I have a delivery for you. And then my girlfriend yelled at her and told her to leave.
She just didn't leave it on the front door?
Yeah, no, I know. It was insane.
Because opening somebody's door gives the impression that you would have gone in even if they weren't home.
Exactly right.
I mean, at least knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I guess this is kind of an all you do is win first, which is exciting because this is your last episode. But we don't have any goddamn advice for you.
Yeah.
Next question.
Sorry, Jessica. You asked a very personal question.
Struck a fucking nerve.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to double my dosage of Elevate to get through the night. Because you struck a goddamn nerve with me. Next question.
Next one is from John Adams.
Second president in the house.
I went down the rabbit hole and found out Disney movies secretly place sexual messages in the film to manipulate people into fucking, which in turn drive up Planned Parenthood revenue. What the fuck is going on with this word? Wow. John seemed very angry at Aladdin.
Somebody has spent too much time in quarantine because you're starting to believe some whack ass shit. Disney doesn't want people fucking. Well, maybe they do. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to believe it because the more people fuck, the more kids they make, and that's their clientele with their movies.
Well, you say that they drive up the revenue of Planned Parenthood. So people fucking when they're in the heat of the moment of watching like Snow White or something, and they have a kid that they didn't want due to a enticing movie.
Yeah, I'm surprised that people are taking issue with Disney when there's actual sites devoted to people fucking for real. I've never seen. I've actually famously have seen very little Disney movies, and I really enjoy fucking. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I don't need Disney to tell me to do that. And if any money's going to Planned Parenthood, I see that as a victory. I see that as a good thing. That's something that you should put your money behind. That's a good thing for people to have access to Not only do they deal with unplanned pregnancies, they also help with a lot of women's health issues. And Planned Parenthood's a very good organization. So you know what? If that is the case, kudos, Disney. I still won't watch your goddamn movies, but you're doing the God's work, you're doing the Lord's work.
You've seen all the Disney movie, right?
Name one. I'll tell you if I've seen it or not.
Aladdin.
I watched it recently for the first time because I was pressured into it. No, I watched the old one. I haven't seen the remake or the live action one.
That's a cartoon one. What about Lion King?
Never seen it.
You never seen the Lion King?
Never seen the Lion King.
You're lying.
Hey, I'm not lying.
You are.
I'm really not.
You're the Lion King. You're the king of lion.
I was a DreamWorks kid. I liked Shrek. I liked Pixar a lot, which I guess technically are Disney movies. And I like Nickelodeon, but I never watched Bambi. I didn't watch Fantasia, any of that shit.
Dude, I can't believe you never seen Lion King.
Never watched it once.
You should watch it.
That's what I keep hearing. That's what I keep hearing, but I'm afraid that it's going to start causing me to want to fuck more. And I already fuck enough as it is, man. If I start fucking more, I'm going to start losing weight. Then I think my girlfriend will lose interest in me.
Dude.
I think she likes me because I'm the big burly lumberjack type. But if I turn into a skinny fuck boy, then who knows? I might lose her.
If you fuck, then you double Planned Parenthood revenue in 1 year.
Trust me, I'm doing enough for that company. Don't worry about it.
Or you...
I'm just donate. I donate to Planned Parenthood.
What do you donate?
I donate sperm and money.
What about clothes hanger? Do you donate that?
Nope. Clothes hanging. No, I prefer the clinical. I think that
machine broke down, or they ran out of medicine.
Then they should take my money and repair their machines or buy a new one. I think that the days of clothes hangers are behind us, and I'm glad they are. I say we throw the clothes hangers in the closet with the dog and never look back.
I was a failed Planned Parenthood project in Vietnam. They try and get my head out with a clothes hanger. That's why it's like oddly shaped.
Mm-hmm.
So after they got me out, I was already breathing and everything. So I was like, oh, he's alive. Like, we can't kill him.
That's a real inspiring story, Ty. We got somebody in the chat here saying, Zach, we're not boyfriend-girlfriend official. And you know that. But other than that, that was a true story.
I said you're Lion King. And
I'm sorry. I got kind of punched in the gut here. I didn't know she felt that way. So, next question.
All right. Next question is from Ashley Evergreen. Wow, what a cool name, Ashley Evergreen.
It's a name that will always be. It's good. It's evergreen.
It's such a good name that sounds like a made-up name for a movie actress or something.
It does. It sounds like somebody that would be in a soap opera.
Yeah. Still a good
This week, guest starring Ashley Evergreen. And she's playing the twin. Right? Soap operas are dumb, dude. They also tell people to fuck.
Really?
So, oh yeah, soap operas are all about the subtextual and sometimes just right there on the surface, just fuck each other as much as you can.
Yeah.
Anyway, what did Ashley Evergreen have to ask?
They call it soap opera because it's slippery.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, here's a question, from Ashley Evergreen.
Mm-hmm.
There's been an increase of homeless people in San Francisco. Half of the population here is homeless. I'm afraid. Well, not Ashley finish her question before you shit on her.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the whole thing again. Sorry, Ashley. This guy jumped the gun. There's been an increase of homeless people in San Francisco. Half of the population is homeless due to the cost of living and there's no job. I'm afraid defunding the police will give incentive for homeless people to rob me. Wow, Ashley sounds like she's very wealthy.
Sounds like Ashley might be. I won't say what her political party is, but she's not voting for Kamala Harris. Am I right?
Ashley, what could I say to Ashley? I mean, I don't think homeless people are gonna rob you, because if they were going to, they'll do it already.
Also, just do some research on what defund police actually means. It doesn't mean do away with all police. It means to allocate the funds into other aspects of your city's infrastructure. That would include, I guess, they would pay some people to keep homeless people off you.
And right now, I'm homeless. After this last episode, not the last episode with me on it. I'm gonna go back out in the street and hold a sign that say, "My people betrayed me." Yeah, I'm not gonna rob you, Ashley.
You should go to San Francisco. I mean, if half the population is homeless, you'll be in vogue there. It sounds like you won't stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. I could do San Francisco. I like the house. They have like Victorian style house that then like the French build it. Have you been to San Francisco?
I've not, but I've seen a movie about it. I'm actually going to talk about it a little later here when we get to the corn streaming segment. That's a little bit of foreshadowing. And
are you sure it's not a show?
It's not a show.
That's a show that many people saw that have the San Francisco Bridge.
I don't know, man. Everywhere you look, I don't know. Everywhere you go. What show are you talking about?
Full Home.
I think it's called Full House.
How do you know it's Full House?
Because they made a sequel series to it called Fuller House, and I've seen that one. That was cool. I didn't get a lot of the jokes though, because it seemed like they were referencing the first one. No, it's not Full House. It's a movie, and we're going to talk about it a little later. Just go to the next question.
Okay.
The homeless people aren't going to attack you, Ashley.
Yeah.
They're just people. They're just fucking people, and they're doing their best.
Yeah, they're doing their best not to attack you. Shit, I feel like attacking people all day.
Let's elaborate on that.
Okay, I'm doing my fucking best.
We got a question here coming through the chat. It says, I've never read any of the Harry Potter books, but my significant other is what I call a Harry head.
What?
I think Harry head here means that they're like a Harry Potter fanatic. So I'm afraid my significant other will leave me if I don't also turn into a Harry head. Side note, I am also bald. I don't think that factors into it, but I do wish I had enough hair to cover the scar that's on my forehead. Should I watch the Harry Potter movies and read the books, or continue to stay pat and stay away from that horrible intellectual property? What do you got for him, Ty?
My advice is, if you don't want to change too much, you don't even want to read the fucking book, you could just get a British accent. With that British accent, that would convince her that.
I'll read the books. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking those limey books. Yeah, they're great books. Yeah. I think I'm doing more of a New Zealand accent.
Dude, you're already. I feel like you're not Muggle when you do that. Like.
Oh, you want me to do some other impressions?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Here is Barack Obama saying, I've never read the Harry Potter books. You ready?
Yeah.
I've never read the Harry Potter books, but I have seen a couple of the movies with Malia. And she's seems to be a big fan of Ron Weasley. He's a fellow American, even though he's red up top. I'm sure he's blue in his heart. Anyway, that's all I got. I don't know.
Wow, that's really, really good. Wow. Even though Obama impression are overdone, coming from you, is somebody people wouldn't expect able to do a good Obama impression.
Thank you very much. I'm glad I was finally able to shoehorn my Obama impression into this show. Something I've been working on since he was elected. So I miss you, Barrio. Yeah. I miss you too, Zach. Anyway, we do. We actually we have a request here in the chat, and then we'll move on to the final question. Someone wants me to do Barack Obama plugging my Twitch channel. If you're looking for a good place to watch video games in a wholesome way, and you're an American, Ghost Boy Jones. He's wearing a blue shirt, and he's a good guy. I vouch for him. Twitch.tv/GhostBoyJones. I don't know. Request met. We got one more question here. Do you think it's okay for Caucasian males to do impressions of black presidents?
Wow. Something just fell from my room, so I feel like the universe just spoke.
Well, I think it's also I assume that there's people probably moving shit out for you, right? Okay, I guess I'm going solo. Let's go to the one shot. Now, is it okay for Caucasian white men to do impressions of black presidents? I think so. I think it's perfectly fine. I do it in a loving way, and I don't think it's cultural appropriation. And, I love Barack Obama, and I think he was a great man. I think he still is a great man, and I miss him dearly to this day. Rest in peace, Barack Obama.
Yeah, I heard the whatchamacallit, the Navy SEAL took him out.
No, I believe that was Osama bin Laden that the Navy SEALs took out.
Oh, I keep confusing the two, so people think I'm a terrorist.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't, buddy. I know you're not.
Yeah, you know I'm not, right?
Mm-hmm. I do know.
Yeah. Those skull in my house are fake. I got them off of eBay.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what else I want to see? I want to see your next segment. This is your last time doing tie before you buy or before you try.
And I'm really excited about this segment tonight because we have some shit that you probably don't have. Nate, kettle cooked New York style pizza chip.
Holy shit.
Have you had this shit?
No, that looks incredible.
Yeah. I bought this at the Asian market.
Save some of those for me. Asian market on South Lamar?
Yeah, North Lamar.
North Lamar, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna tell my assistant. Write that down. Write that shit down.
Dude, you got an assistant already?
Yeah, they it's just somebody that needed a place to live, and they were recently deemed homeless. And they asked me right after you did. And I said, yeah, sure. I have room.
Okay. And if you want to know where North Lamar is at, go to South Lamar and just look up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah. Tell your assistant to give you a telescope.
Do you hear that? Why aren't you plugged in? Fucking plug it in and listen to what he said. He made a telescope joke.
Alright, I'm gonna open it. Look at this.
That's my favorite type of chip, man. The one that's kind of folded over and you get that double crunch. Oh man. I gotta tell you, man, I'm gonna miss watching you eat. It does things to me that no woman has ever done to me. The double dip and the triple lick. I love to see it. I love to see it.
Wow, it's an odd combination.
Mm-hmm. Because I hear what New York pizza has going for it is that the water that they have in New York is used in the dough they use to make the pizzas. So can you check the ingredients? Does it say New York water?
Let's see. It's a New York style pizza seasoning.
Mm-hmm. So it probably has the New York water in it.
Let me see if it's anything with water.
On a scale of 1 to 5, what do you give it?
I would give it a 3. It tastes like I'm eating a hot pocket, kind of.
That sounds like a 5 to me, man. Hot Pockets are mostly what I subsist off of these days. I hit my head while I was taking a shower the other night, and I forgot how to cook, so I'm only able to eat Hot Pockets now.
This is the most cheesy kettle cooked chip I ever had. It's weird. It's like you wouldn't expect anything kettle cooked to be cheesy.
Maybe a Lay's kettle cook that was flavored after the movie The Notebook. That would be a little cheesier, right? Can I get a round of applause on that one? Let's do it. That's good enough.
Yeah, because The Notebook is actually a heartwarming movie that inspired Milne.
It did inspire me. It definitely did. I every day from here on out, I'm going to try to become Ryan Gosling.
I mean, it inspired million people to buy a notebook and jot down their feelings.
Mm-hmm. So that when they get dementia, someone else can read it one day.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other treats for us?
Yes. This one is, well, the language, it looks like it's not in Japanese or Chinese.
No, that's neither. That almost looks like what kind of? Let me see here. Arabic, maybe.
Could be. It looks like Mexican and Asian came together to create a handwriting.
Malaysian.
Yeah, Malaysian. I bet you it's Malaysian. So this is like fried squid.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Fried squid.
That looks like someone put cardboard on a shish kebab.
Because there's a fish on this picture.
Yeah, man. Swedish Fish also has fish on the picture, but that's just candy.
No, it's fish.
Okay. I gotta say, this is the most unique of the snacks you've ever done in this segment. I've never been repulsed by something more that I've wanted to put in my mouth.
Oh, it's so good.
I've had some bad dates. Man, you were going in on it.
Yeah. Wow.
This looks like some shit people eat in a post-apocalyptic movie.
Well, I am homeless, so.
That's true, buddy. That's going to be true for a while, maybe forever.
I'm okay with that. Homeless is just another way to connect with nature.
That's a good point, buddy. That's a good way to spin it. And again, I'm sorry about those checks bouncing.
You know, there's a thin line between being a homeless and a camper.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I'm on like a camper.
Yeah, man. On a scale of 1 to 5, what do you give that treat?
I'll give this a fucking 10. It's so delicious.
Wow. Yeah, you're licking the stick. I haven't seen you lick the stick in a good minute.
You never seen me lick a stick.
That's not true. We used to do stand-up comedy together. Remember stand-up comedy?
That was a decade ago.
It feels like it.
When did I lick a stick? What's a stick? The mic?
Yeah, I guess. Wow, you're cleaning that stick dry, man. I only have one thing that I brought to this segment. It is Elevate. I give it 100 out of 5.
Dude, that sounds like you were paid to promote the product.
Trust me, if I was paid, I would give it a higher score than that. Now let's go ahead and move on to the final segment of the show, corn streaming.
Yep.
Here we go. I only have one thing. Well, actually, I'll recommend 2 things. Number one is a movie called Instant Family. It stars Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne. Also, Tom Segura is in it, if that strikes your fancy. Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne decide to adopt children, and hijinks ensue. It's a touching story, made me cry a couple times. It even made me cry a couple tears out of my butt. I don't know what that's about. I'm going to have to see a doctor. But I give it 9.5 out of 10. It's a great movie. You can find it on Amazon Prime for free if you have a Prime subscription. Number 2 is The Last Black Man in San Francisco. This is the movie I was alluding to earlier. It's a phenomenal indie movie about, honestly, it's just about friendship and dealing with the, what's the word I'm looking for?
Homelessness?
Well, not homelessness, but whenever people get priced out of an area. Why am I blanking on that word? It's not deforestation, gentrification. Yes. And it's about the gentrification of San Francisco. And it's just a phenomenal, heartfelt movie. One of the best movies of the 2010s, in my opinion. And I give it 10 stars out of 10. It's just straight up phenomenal.
Yeah. That movie seems to describe what I'm going through.
You should watch it, man.
I'm getting gentrified in Austin, so I have to move to San Francisco.
You could be the last Vietnamese man in Austin. Maybe you can make a movie, and then the movie does well enough, you won't be homeless anymore.
I mean, will you promote it and produce it?
I can talk about it at the end of the show if you ever get it done. Yeah, I can't produce it.
And everything? Can you write the script?
I can send you a couple of text messages.
Okay. Would they have emojis?
You know it, buddy.
Yes.
I'm gonna send you my eggplant parmesan recipe if you know what I'm talking about.
No,
I'm gonna send Dixon cheese in the chat.
Oh, so are you like that dog in the closet?
No. And believe me, if I was, I would be very out about it. But unfortunately, despite my best efforts, I am in fact heterosexual, and I'm very bummed out about that.
Hey, you're missing
but
out,
I can still send dick cheese to those people that want it, though.
You send dick pic to a guy you're straight?
I mean, I did in high school. Yeah, me and my friends used to send dick pics to each other
to compare, right?
No, it would be like it was like a matter of like tricking. It was like dude, my sister just had a baby. Do you want to see the pic? And they're like, yeah, let me see. And then you send a picture of your penis.
Oh, that's to see how the baby is going to turn out, right?
I don't know about all that. I just think it's just what high schoolers did back then. But don't do that anymore. Yeah, don't send unsolicited dick pics. That's a bad thing to do. And if you do that, you're not my friend anymore. Sorry.
I guess you're not my friend anymore. Could you send me a dick with a Kraft cheese on top of it?
Because you told me to. I felt very confused as to why you were requesting it. In fact, you said Kraft cheese, but at first I sent with Velveeta, and you were like, no, I want it to be Kraft.
Well, I want a Coney Island special.
Coney Island special doesn't have cheese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just sauerkraut and ketchup.
I've been getting the wrong dick the whole time.
Well, I think, here we go. We're winding it down for the last time. Yeah. And, from the bottom of my heart, Ty, I am going to miss you a lot. The show will definitely not be the same without you. And I know that a lot of the fans that we have right now, we're going to lose because they've been tuning in to watch you. But I'm sure we're going to gain a lot more. We're probably going to gain a lot more once you're gone, because I'm going to start doing the Barack Obama impression a little bit more. And hopefully the Democrats start tuning in to watch. So hopefully that happens. But point being, Ty, I'm going to miss you. And it's a great shame to see you go. But I completely understand that you're homeless now and that you have no choice. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I win.
Well, with me gone, your news are not Republican fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of Asians are gonna stop watching it. Yeah, with me gone, how are you gonna do the show? Are you gonna still give out advice, or?
Absolutely, we're still gonna give out advice. This is a good thing. Just so everybody knows, the show title is not going to change. It's going to be All You Do Is Win with Ty Nguyen, starring Zach Busby. We will have a guest host. We're having auditions for that tomorrow. That will be we're going to be in the sewers in downtown Austin, because I heard that COVID can't go underground. So the auditions will be in the 6th Street sewer grate. Just take I think it's like 4 full ladders worth of climbing down, and then you hang a left, and that's where the auditions are going to be. We're going to try to replace me, and I'm going to take your spot. But buddy, I'll tell you what, there's no replacing you. Those are some big shoes to fill. But
I wear a size 6.
Oh, okay. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. I'll have to cut off some of my toes, but I'll make it work. Ty, you know what? I think that, we've ended this show several times in the past, and I think that each one was better than the last. So I say to you, my friend, why don't you give us the best ending this goddamn show has ever had?
The best ending?
Yeah, give us a happy ending.
Make
us come,
ending,
Ty.
The happy ending is, you stop seeing so much of my face.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
You got a face that can make somebody come on sight, man. Come on. Where's that confidence?
You get better advice from somebody that do real research.
Stop talking down to yourself, okay? I'm not smart, okay? I don't even look intelligent. I don't even look like I read.
Like you do IT for this company.
Hey, if they're paying, my Indeed page and my LinkedIn page is actually just redirects you to my Twitch page, twitch.tv Ghostboy Jones. I am looking for work.
So I think we should plug all the other shows on the network, right?
That's up to you, buddy. It's your show. For about 5 more minutes, it's your show.
So this show is still going on every Tuesday at 8 p.m. with Zach Busby and whoever he picked to replace me.
Find me in the sewers.
And I forgot when the other shows are.
I believe Wednesday night is the Triple Threat. Is that right, or is that Thursdays?
Thursday.
Okay, what's Wednesday then? Is there a show on Wednesdays?
Yeah, that's a show night every day, dude.
That's right, because yeah. No, it just says TT. Do we have the answers to this? A fantastic show you don't know the name of. I believe that might be one of that might be Luke Severino's show. Luke Severin's show. Wait, what? Is that right?
Yeah, wait, what?
And then Friday or Thursday's Triple Threat. Friday's In the Meantime. And this week I'm going to be on that show in the championship round. Check me out. I'm going to try to. Yeah, I am.
You won?
Well, I won the show that I was on, and now I've moved on to the championship round, and I'm going to try to bring us another victory back to our show here, and then we'll start showing our trophies in the stream here. Saturday is another show, I imagine, and then Sunday's Geeked Out, I think. Yeah, I think we might have completely fucked that up, but point being is Big Laugh Comedy has a lot of shows, and it's got one for every single type of person there is, whether you're a former president or a dog that's locked in the closet. It's got a show for you.
Let's give a shout out to the staff, Richard Goodwin.
Let's give him a shout out.
And Brandy and Brandon.
And who?
Brandon.
Oh yeah, Brandon, and also let's give a shout out to Daniel Turner. Dan Turner, dude. Danny turns. Danny turns the wheel, and the show keeps on going.
Yeah, I think the show's in good hand. You would never let it down.
I would never let you down. Besides the checks that I sent you.
Right? That's what you do. You innovate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hold on, we got the IT guy for Lays. Great roast, Ty. Gonna miss you so much. You are far superior, and everyone knows it. That was from the chat. That was my non-labeled girlfriend that said that.
Sound like you made that up the same way you made up your girlfriend.
That's just there it is. I didn't make it up.
What's her name?
Ashley. Well, actually, probably shouldn't be putting that out there. Her name's Ashley Evergreen. Let's go with that.
Ashley Evergreen.
Sure, why not? But if you guys like the show, feel free to donate to us. The Venmo is at BLC Amity. You can hit us at the Cash App at Big Laugh Comedy. If you liked the show and you think that you like what me and Ty look like and how we feel and how we act, feel free to try out Elevate. Do you need help relaxing in a healthy way? Use AMMA's Elevate. 100% organic CBD, works as an alcohol substitute or an enhancer, works in minutes, detoxes your liver, and protects your brain. Go to www.ammahealing.co/elevate. Save 15% with the promo code BLC, which of course means Black Lives Matter. Well, Ty, I have nothing left to say other than I love you and thank you for the opportunity, and I hope I do the show's justice. I think you should get the final word here, man. So let's go ahead and go to the solo shot of Ty, and I'll leave you to it.
I just want to say that I know of you too. And it's been fun. I had a great time just talking to people online. And that's it. I have nothing else to say.
All you do is win. All you do is win. With Ty Nguyen. Need some advice? Ask me tonight. You can't trust me. And Zach Busby. All you do is win. All you do is win.